channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen, baby. I think I got too much light on me. There we go. So, check this out, y'all. It has hit social media, some foolery, as usual, but we're going to dissect this foolery, okay? The title of this nonsense right here is What Did Trump Say on Fox News? So we gonna go down the rabbit hole. Shout out to Kosha. We gonna go down the rabbit hole and figure out what he said and also what Kamala Harris said as well. Because some of y'all put out false narratives and y'all be content creators. Okay. Now listen, I do a lot of nonsense with the title too. Okay. I do a lot of nonsense with the title too. So I'm not here judging, but when y'all get in here and y'all clip a certain part and you don't clip everything, so it makes people think that the candidate said something crazy, okay? Because y'all want to push a narrative. And I understand because, you know, it's the clicks and likes and views and stuff like that. But we going to dissect something, okay? So I want to play something and we're going to hear the whole interview. Okay, the whole interview, and then we're gonna go into our discussion. Good morning, everybody. Stephen J. Raw, how are you? Green Beans, how you doing, sir? It's good to see all of y'all. Thank you for coming to rock with me on a Saturday morning. I appreciate it. And for all the newcomers, how are you? Please hit that like and subscribe button if you feel the content. Now, before we get to the nitty gritty, I just want to advise you as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. So all you have to do is go to my description, okay? Go to this video right here below. You will see the description. Hit the description. The first link that you see is Amazon. Okay, and the link is a Beats pill. Okay, so if you want to buy it, buy the Beats pill. But if you want to just go through the link, okay, and shop for your regular Amazon purchases, I greatly appreciate it because as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. Okay, I appreciate you all. Let's get into the foolery. Okay, so there was a video that had went crazy all over social media, okay, about Trump. Also about Harris too, okay? And so people were, flipping out. They were flipping out because they believed that's what he said. So a lot of people got offended, okay? Just want to make sure I shared it. A lot of people got offended and they was like, "Oh no, I can't believe he said that." Okay. Oh no, I can't believe he said that. So we're going to go into what he said first. Here we go.
Anything to do with school choice, but also separate from school choice, we're going to take the Department of Education, close it. I'm going to close it. We'll have one person, could be you if you decide to retire.
Okay, Mr. President, here's what bothers me about that. So let's say you have a liberal city, let's Los Angeles, San Diego, and they just decide we're going to get rid of that history. We got new history. This is America built off the backs of slaves on stolen land. And that curriculum comes in.
Then we don't send them money. We would save half of our budget.
Okay.
Anything to do with school choice, but also.
So they didn't finish the whole thing out. So everybody believes that Trump said, this is what everybody believes, that he said, if they want to teach Black history, that he would defund the school. Okay? But this is actually what he said. This is actually what he said. They just clipped this part. He said if the school go rogue, right? And drop history and only teach Black history, then he would defund the school. That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. But over social media, everybody is saying he said if they just what they're saying is that he said if they taught Black history only. Okay? So this is the uncomfortable truth. He said if they drop history and only taught black history, okay, then he would defund them. He has the right to defund them because we need to learn about both histories. But this is the uncomfortable truth because y'all heard him say if they taught black history, he would defund them. He's saying if they kicked out history, American history, and just only taught black history, he would defund them. What do you think, y'all? What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. What do you think? Because why are we pushing a narrative that he said, oh, if they teach black history, okay, he's going to defund? This is what it is. This is what y'all be doing on social media. Because you heard a sound bite. I was like, no, I got to go get the whole video. Because you heard a sound bite. Because if the school go rogue and only teach black history, is black history the only thing that the children should learn? Is black history the only thing that the children should learn? Now, this is the uncomfortable truth. Should we teach our children black history? We should be teaching our own children black history. We should. We should be teaching our own children black history. So is he right to say he would defund the school if they only taught black history? Yes. Yes. Because everybody don't have the same history as us. Everybody does not have the same history as us. That's the uncomfortable truth. Now, for decades, yes, they have taught American history for decades and rarely taught black history. But I want to share something with you, my brothers and sisters. We are not the only ones in here. So no, I'm not offended at what he said. Actually, when I heard it clipped from on site, I even put in the comment section, I said, well, I put in the comment section, I said, well, you can teach your own children our history. Case closed. You can teach your own children our history. Case closed. Why are we waiting for the school to teach them our history? You don't have to wait for the school to teach your children black history. You can take it step by step and teach them black history on your own. Now, will I say throw it all at them at one time? No, because our history is painful. Take your time and put it on them. Because they are not built like us. Kids who grew up in the 70s and 80s, they're not built like us. Even though we saw Black History movies and we cried, but the children of nowadays, they're not built like us. So that's why I would say put it on them slowly. But they pushed the narrative that he said if they taught that, and they didn't put the rest in there. They pushed the narrative saying he would defund the school if they taught black history. He said if they only taught black history, he would defund the school. That's what he said. Now, also, let's get down to Kamala Harris, because y'all did some foolery at one of her rallies that she had, okay? This is the nonsense, okay? Y'all sat up there. Somebody, she was in the rally. She was excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if I could find it. I can't even find it. She was in the rally. She was excited. Let me just see if, okay. No, he wouldn't have it. Who would have this video? Let me see. I'm trying to think who would have this video. Okay, let's see if Young, Black, and Wealthy will have this video. Because y'all had went crazy over this video. Nope, they don't have it. Okay, so let me just try to get to the nitty gritty of it. Kamala Harris was doing a rally, okay? And they talked about women's rights, okay? And how Roe was reversed, okay? And y'all claim somebody stood up there and said, um, uh, in the name of Jesus, or I think you said somebody said Lord Jesus or something. Okay, somebody said this. Okay, y'all claim somebody said this, and then she said, "Oh no, you at the wrong rally. Y'all gotta stop all this lying." Okay, because that's not what somebody said. They were booing her a little bit, and she said, "Oh no, you at the wrong rally." That's what she said. That's what she said. But y'all pushed the narrative. Oh, no, somebody said, Lord Jesus. And then she said, no, y'all at the wrong rally. Let me share something with you. All these people who get up here talking about they know Yahweh, they believe in God and all this, they be the same, they be lying. They be lying. All you got to do is check their jacket. They be lying. Okay? That's both parties. They just get up there because they need your vote. So they will sit up there and say that they know Yahweh because they need your vote. They pull at the heartstrings. They need your vote. So we at crunch time right now. November is right around the corner. November is right around the corner. So with all y'all chucking and jiving and getting out here, listen, both of them got enough sound bites that they do that already bring good content. I ain't lying to you. You ain't got to lie and add nothing on it. They both bring good content. Okay? Both of them. You don't even have to lie and add nothing on it. They both bring good content. Okay? They both bring good content. You don't have to lie on them or nothing. Okay? That's how crazy it is. That is how crazy it is. Both of them bring good content. You ain't got to add or chucking and jiving and all this foolery. So she did not say it like that. Somebody in the crowd did not say, oh, Jesus is Lord. Nobody said that. Nobody said that in the crowd. And she said, oh, no, you at the wrong rally. No. They were call themselves trying to boo her a little bit. And she said, oh, no, y'all at the wrong rally. That's what she said. Even the situation with Trump at Fox 5, y'all sat up there and said, oh, no, all y'all black folk sat up there and said he going to defund schools if they teach black history. He said if they drop history and only teach black history, he would defund the school. He has the right to. He has the right to. It is not right if they only just teach black history. That's not the only history that played out in America. Yes, our ancestors built this place. Yes, but that is not the only history that is here. That doesn't make sense. But because y'all getting y'all feelings and y'all believe this man is racist, okay? Y'all believe this man is racist. I'm going to share something with you. I believe we don't know who racist. That's what I believe. We don't really know who is racist in here because we act like we don't understand the assignment. When one candidate told us years ago, 88 and 94, okay, the crime bill, the Biden crime bill, when he said, I don't want my children around predators, called black people predators, I believe we missed that. Even when she sat up there, Kamala, and she was battling Biden out, y'all remember, and she was calling him the R word and all this other foolery. Did we forget that part? She called him out on his ish, and yet she still ran with him. Ain't no way. I know good and hell well. Ain't no way. I done kicked your back in and talked all types of nonsense about you, and now I become your VP. I know good and hell well. One thing Trump said that shocked me on Fox News, right? Now, y'all gonna hear for yourself, but I'm gonna say allegedly. Okay? You gonna hear for yourself, but I'm gonna say allegedly. When Biden had to be called, I think they said he had to be called to testify or something like that. Okay. Now, they're saying that he is not competent to testify. Okay. Allegedly, he's not competent to testify. Okay. This is what Trump said. Okay. On Fox News. Okay. But he's competent to be the president. Do that make sense to you? Just want to know. Because if he's not competent to testify, okay, then how is he competent to be the president of the United States of America? How are we doing that? How are we doing that? I don't understand that part. How are we doing that? That does not make sense. This is the thing that I believe that Democrats, we have been, listen, a coup has happened upon us. A coup has happened upon us. And we have a woman that's sitting up here saying that Trump is a threat to democracy because he didn't change over the power. He didn't change over power calmly. He didn't drink tea and crumpets and y'all sat around and talked about it because he didn't transition power properly like they have done before. Now, was he wrong? Heck yeah, he was wrong. He was wrong. I don't care what anybody try to tell me. He was wrong. But the one who is a problem with democracy is the one who wasn't in the primary. That's what it looked like to me. You wasn't in the primary, baby. Who is the real threat? Black lady, how are you, baby? 18, what's going on, honey? Who is the real threat? Skinny, how are you? That does not make sense. Who is the real threat to democracy? Now, was he wrong for not handing over power properly like they do? Yes, he was wrong. He was wrong, damn it. He was wrong. As 2 left feet, baby, he was wrong. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. Luxury Picks, how are you, baby? He was wrong. But you wasn't in the primary. I've never seen that before in my life. You wasn't in the primary. Should Biden have been taken out of power 2.5 years ago? Yes. Why did it take George Clooney to come to social media and say this is not the Biden that he knew for y'all to think something was wrong? Huh? Why did it take George Clooney to come to social media and say this is not the Biden that he knew? Now y'all ready to drop him out. Oh, no, Kamala's going to take his spot. We going to drop him out. Why did it take George Clooney? But mind you, Kamala, you said he was fit. You said he was fit. You said that he was running circles around his staff. I'll be damned. But George Clooney said, this is not the Biden that I know. Because George Clooney got some sense. I think all of y'all should get in trouble for elder abuse. I believe so. All of y'all should get in trouble for elder abuse. Because anybody know when your grandpa or your grandma, okay, can't take care of themselves no more. You supposed to come in and help. You're supposed to come in and help and take over. Take the keys from them and everything. Say, listen, you can't drive no more. You can't drive no more. Okay? You can't drive no more. You can no longer be cooking for yourself. We gotta get you some help. That's what it's supposed to be. I accuse y'all of elder abuse. Yes, I do. Because y'all let him just go up. He was falling and everything. Ain't nobody see nothing was wrong with that. Good morning, Mr. He said. Ain't nobody see nothing was wrong with that. That does not make sense. It doesn't. Y'all let this man wander off by himself and everything. Nobody was watching him. You know, you just let and I listen, I'm shaming the whole family. You just let this man just walk up. When an elder cannot, and I'm still mad with Whippy about what she said. I'm still mad with Whippy. Oh no. Even if Biden shitted on himself and he couldn't say full sentences, that's what you said, Whippy. Even if Biden shitted on himself and he couldn't say full sentences, that doesn't tell me that he can't run the presidency. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I will be damned. So you saying that even if Biden shitted on himself and he couldn't say full sentences, you saying he could still run the country? I'll be damned. Whippy, Whippy, I'll be damned now. I'll be damned. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, donate to the page as well. I'll be damned. Why would you think that makes sense? And you said it on The View, and everybody was shaking their head. No. When your parent is shitting on themselves, and they can't do full sentences, what does that mean, boys and girls? That means you got to go shelter your parent. That means you got to be the shield around your parent. That means your parent can't sign nothing without you. That's what it means. And my parent is shitting on themselves and cannot say full sentences, that means the child that they born is supposed to come and protect them. That's what it means. I'll be damned. Now, let me share something with you. If this happened to Trump, God forbid, but he's getting older. But if this happened to Trump, do you think those children will let y'all come after their father like that? I just want to put that out there. Just want to put that out there. Do you think those children, especially that girl is very close to her father. Do you think that they will let you come at their daddy? Two-sided. I'll be damned. No, they won't. No, they won't. I accuse y'all of elder abuse. Yes, I do. Because that man was in trouble. Okay? That man was in trouble. He was walking off and everything into the woods. Nobody was paying attention. Where was Secret Service at? Where was the Secret Service? When he was encountering people, he was shaking their hands and he was rubbing their arm and stuff. He was waving to an imaginary people. What happened? I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I said it. What happened? That don't make no sense. It don't. So why did you not say something then, Kamala? Why did you not say something then? But you came and told, and then they tried to get you to say, oh, I might have misjudged it. So listen, what you probably did, and this is what you did. I don't care what nobody say. This is what you did. This is what you did. Okay, hands down, this is what you did. You watched him. You knew. Everybody knew. All y'all knew something was wrong with Biden. But you said you want to watch him crash and burn. That's what you said. Because you ain't allegedly never liked him anyway. And he ain't never liked you. So that's why you was willing to watch him crash and burn. I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. So that's why you were able to tell the social media, Oh no, Biden is in good health. He's running circles around his staff. I'll be damn where. I'll be damn where. Where he disappearing off into the woods. I'll be damn where. So that means you lied to us. Now, mind you, listen to me. All politicians lie, baby. Don't even sit up here and act like, oh no, Trump is a saint. No, all politicians lie. All of them lie. They all got to put some game out there, baby. They all lie. All politicians lie. Okay? Ain't one of them sit up there and tell the truth. All of them lie. Okay? Trump do it in a different way. Okay? This how he do it. Fake news. Fake news. Everything is fake news. Fake news. That's what he do. Mind you, they got a video of him saying it. They got a video of him saying it. They got a video of him saying it, but it's fake news. And he'll tell you it's fake news. He can't even go back and say, well, I didn't say it right. You know, he can't even, because, you know, they don't want to be considered a liar. Her too, because you know what happened? 1 minute you'll see the video of her being a Bortazar, and the next minute you don't see the video no more, damn it. You don't see the video no more. Nothing say she was the Bortazar. 1 minute you'll see the video of her saying she's the first South Asian, okay? First South Asian, Indian woman, descendant, whatever, okay? You'll see that video. And then all of a sudden, the video disappeared, okay? Also, another one too. She told Charlemagne, I'm black. I don't see the video no more. I'll be damned. I don't see the video no more. Okay? The video is gone. I don't see the video no more. Okay? Shout out to the powers that be. I don't see the video no more. This does not make sense. Yeah, you see it, but it's gone. Like when you're trying to go search it again, it's gone. This is foolery. So now what I saw, that's not true no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, my eyes deceive me. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? All of them get up here and lie to get the top seat in America. You gonna lie, you gonna steal, you gonna do all that, because to be the top, you want to do all that. There's some things you need to do. So you gonna lie and steal and cheat. All of them do it. Republican, Democrat, they all do it. Baby, the first thing they think is, I'm your pusher, baby. I'm your pusher, baby. That's the first thing they think, I'm your pusher. So let's understand something. They both lie, but we're not going to get in here and just add nonsense, okay? We're not going to do that. They got enough content that will get your channel going crazy. I ain't even lying. You ain't got to lie about it. You ain't got to lie about it. I was like, wait a minute, I got to go see this, because this does not make sense, what they said about what Trump, you know, they claim Trump said. I said, let me go see this for myself. And y'all know I don't do no searching. I don't do no searching. I get in here and I turn on this computer and I talk shit. That's what I do. Okay? Or the phone. Okay? I don't get in here and do research. Shout out to Grace. Grace, no, I don't do no research. I get in here and I talk shit. I had to go. Some of this stuff is making me go search for stuff. Damn it. I don't like that. Okay? I just like to get in here. Okay? And talk shit and I leave. That's what I do. But now y'all be doing stuff. I got to go search it. Okay? I got to go read a couple of things, going to the newspaper. I got to do searching, and I don't like that stuff. My channel ain't like that. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Shout out to Pink Book Lessons. My channel ain't like that. My channel is get up here, talk mess, go off. That's it. That's what I do. Okay? Anybody who been following me a long time, that's what I do. And life lessons that I have been taught, and I use that in my content. That's what I do. Okay, I don't get in here and search nothing. Grace, you already know. Don't laugh, Grace. You already know, Grace. I don't do that. But y'all be doing some dumb stuff that I got to go search for it and go read and take some time. Okay, I got other stuff to do. Okay, but I got to go search it because y'all be putting crap on social media. I got to go search it before I say something. I'm like, no, that don't sound right. Why would he say that? Good morning, Walker. And then when I saw Kamala, I was like, why would she say that? That don't even sound right. Had to go search it, and that's not what they said. And like I told y'all, they got enough content from both of them that they say bull crap already. That your channel will fly just on little stuff that they say. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. They got enough stuff already out here that they mess up on. First of all, the Fox News interview, okay, that Kamala did, okay? You can at least have about 10 shows from that one video right there. That's content right there. That one video she did, that's 10 videos, okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. The Fox News that Trump did when he did the sit down, they had the interview there just what was it, the other day. That right there, it at least give you about 10 videos. Y'all don't have to be lying on these people, okay? They already do enough lying between the both of them. You don't have to add nothing, and you don't have to take away, damn it. You don't have to add, and you don't have to take away. I'll be damned. I will be damned. It don't make sense. Okay? And I kept saying, why would Trump say he gonna defund the school if they taught Black history? I kept saying, why would he say that? That does not make sense. And the content creator just put it up on IG like, yeah, he said this is the president y'all want. He said he gonna defund the school if they only teach Black history. And I said, I'll be damned. They gotta be lying. Let me go see what's going on. Had to go through the whole video. He didn't say that. He said if the school go rogue and drop history and only do Black history, he would defund the school. That's what he said. It is not fair that you only teach Black history in the school. Our history is not everybody's history. That's not right. That does not make sense. You can't just do that. Okay? So you offended with me because I said that. And I'm going to share something with you. I give two, you know what? I give two, you know what? Yes, baby. I don't care. I don't care. You cannot just say only, okay, because there's too many races in here. We got too many beautiful colors in here. You can't just sit up here and say Black history will be taught in the schools. I'll be damned. Y'all done listen. At the end of the day, this is still America. All of us in here like a melting pot. At the end of the day. Now, does Black history play a strong part in American history? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay? And Caucasian families know it too, just like Black families know it too. But I'll be damned if you think that he's supposed to continue to fund the school if it's we only teach in Black history. And then y'all ran with that and didn't even hear everything that they said. He said if they dropped history and only taught Black history, he would defund them, and he has the right to. He has the right to. Now, if you look at a Caucasian family and they say, well, how are they only just teaching Black history, and I pay taxes just like African Americans pay, and my child only gonna learn Black history, do that make sense to you? Do that make sense to you? Also, another thing, too, parents, you do not have to wait for the school to teach your baby Black history. You can teach your baby history on your own, damn it. Yes, you can. You don't have to wait for you don't have to wait for the school to teach your baby Black history. You can teach your baby Black history on your own. Okay? You can. You can. You can teach them babies Black history on your own. But I say get it on them slowly, because you know our history is something else. Bring it on them slowly, okay? Okay, one time, you teach them Nat Turner. Okay? One time you go to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, okay, W.E.D. Du Bois. You take it slow. Rosa Parks. These is, you take it slow. Okay? You take it slow. All right? That's what you got to do. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy, because they not built like us. Okay? They not built like us. Okay? And when they watch the Roots, take it slow. Okay? Do like 20 minutes here and there. They not ready. They not ready. Okay? You can teach your own baby. You can teach your own baby. You don't have to wait for the school to teach your children. You can teach them our history. Oh, green beans. He said the original roots. Baby, the original roots is a problem, honey. Run it on them slow. Run it on them slow. If you're going to do the original roots, do that like 10 minutes. Okay? 10 minutes until you get to the end. Okay? Also teach them history about your family. This is the uncomfortable truth. Okay? Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. We do not have to wait for people to teach you, for the school to teach your children. You can take the initiative and teach your own babies. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. The children of nowadays are not built like us. They're not. They not. They're very sensitive. They are not built like us. I don't care what color the child is. They are not built like us from the 70s, 80s. They are not. They are not built like us. So when we saw things like this, we cried and we said, okay, this is the history. But these children now, they not built like us. So that's why I'm telling you, teach them, take it step by step, baby steps. But y'all not gonna get in here and this is the thing, this is the narrative that all these, content creators will run with, and they will say, oh no, look, he's racist. He's racist because he said this. And y'all didn't even finish the whole thing. He said that because of the man saying to him, what if they dropped history and only taught Black history? Now that does not make sense. That does not make sense. Black history is not everybody's history. It is not. Now, is it a big part of American history? Yes, it is. Is it a big part of American history? Yes, it is. But y'all like to sit up here and pick wars for no reason. You didn't even check anything and you ready to pick. Just like when Kamala had this rally, just recently had a rally, and y'all claim somebody in the audience said, in the name of Jesus, okay? Or y'all said, somebody said Jesus is Lord or something like that, okay? All right, because Christian folk, we quick to say Jesus is Lord. That's what we quick to say that. But y'all said, somebody in the audience said that. And she said, oh, no, you at the wrong rally. You got to go to the smaller rally up the street. And let me share something with you. She said that because the person booed. That's what she said. She didn't say it because, oh, y'all said, the person said Jesus is Lord. She didn't say that. She didn't say that because of that. She said it because the person was booing. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Now I'm gonna share something with you, and I don't care what nobody say. For you to work for the government, it's hard for you to follow Yahweh. I ain't lying to you. It is hard for you to follow Yahweh. I ain't lying to you. Because they do so many demonic things that it's hard for you to follow Yahweh. That's why if somebody is in a political arena, please don't sit up there and believe that this person is holy, damn it. Don't sit up there and believe that this person is a good person and trustworthy person. You's a fool. You are a fool. That is the uncomfortable truth. You are a fool if you believe that this person is an upstanding person. That this person believes in Yahweh. You are a fool. Even these ones who get out here and be screaming and taking a knee and praying and all this. Nah, baby, nah, Nah, baby, There is a reason for everyone's agenda, okay? There is a reason for policies being put out. There is a reason. I keep telling y'all that America is a big breast woman on 20 rims in a Lincoln, okay? With a pimp mini skirt on and a cowboy hat holding a Budweiser can of beer. I keep telling y'all that. Okay? I said what I said. I said what I said. That is what America is. A big breast woman with a Budweiser in her hand drinking. And first of all, I forgot the Newport. And a Newport, because that's what y'all smoke. And a Newport with a cowboy hat on and a mini skirt on. That's what it is. With a blonde wig on. That's what America is. That's the truth. She will only do something if it's going to benefit her. She will only do something for any nation if it's going to benefit her. If there's no money there, she will not move. She ain't going to move. If she don't see a reason to move, she won't move. Now, will she be a bully and start a fire? Yes, she will. Yes, she will. She will sit up there. Okay? She will sit up there and go back and forth between the two who about to do a battle and say, oh, he said this and he said that and he said this because she want to see y'all go at it. And then what's she gonna do? Supply you the weapons. Did y'all get it? Did you get it? Did you understand what I just said? That's what she gonna do. And supply you the weapons. What happened? What happened? What happened? That's how she do. And if she do move, she got to label the nation a terrorist. I ain't lying. If she do move, she got to label the country a terrorist. This is a terrorist organization. That's when she will move. Yes, because there's something in the ground that she wants over there. That's the uncomfortable truth. Okay? Why do you think all these proxy going on right now? There's a reason. But y'all think, oh, it's freedom. She wants freedom. No. No. Okay? She doesn't move unless she's getting something from it. Okay? But on Trump's hand, Trump found another way to bring money into America. Okay? Because proxying is one way. Okay? Proxying is one way. And the other way is tariffs. Okay? That's another way. Trump found another way. I don't have to send your children to war. I found another way because we are the biggest consumers. We are the biggest consumers. Do you understand? We buy everything. We are the biggest consumers. People will ship stuff from all over the world. It'll come in here to our reports. Okay? And they will make, first of all, something that will cost $1. Something that'll cost $1 will get up here and cost you millions. Will get up here and cost you millions. And America is not taking a big piece of the pie from the company that's bringing it in. America lose when for years they have lost money when it comes to other countries bringing stuff in off the ports. They have lost for many years. Even Clinton said this bad boy. Bush said the same thing. All the presidents said the same thing. It was only Trump who got up in there and was like, you know what? You know what? I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I got something for you. That's the uncomfortable truth. And if this tariff is so bad, like we claim it, right? Biden and Harris still kept it. They still kept it. This is the uncomfortable truth. But people will sit up here and say, because you got somebody in chat right now, tariffs cost us money. Let me share something with you. Any business who wants to do business with America, they should pay their fair share. That's what it is. If you want to do business with America, you should pay your fair share. And the countries who, and the businesses who want to stay in America, you get a nice tax cut. Long as you keep your business here, long as you hire the American people, that makes sense. But you will have people that are boo-boo the fool in the chat right now that will tell you tariffs is a problem. Tariffs is a problem. If it was a problem, how come Biden and Harris still kept it? How come it's still there? How come they still getting money from that? Because that's revenue, baby. They happy that money was coming in. Because if it was such a bad idea, why they didn't cancel it out? They canceled out everything else. They canceled out everything at the border. So why not? And listen, this is the thing. Barack already had stuff placed at the border. Only thing is that Trump just held the line and added some more ish to it. That's it. But when they got in here, they said it's Christmas. Everybody coming here. Everybody coming here. Listen, I'm your pusher, baby. I got your food stamps, I got your Medicaid, and I got your cash, honey. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. But no matter what I say, you're going to come to your own conclusion. But Trump found another way. He found another way instead of our children going off to war. Do I agree that we proxy war? I do not. Even though we making money off of it. But do I believe we should proxy it? Because this is the thing. If both of these nations destroy each other, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen to America. Nothing's going to happen. If these two nations get in here and they just keep destroying each land, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to America. This is the thing that the other nations are missing. If y'all keep blowing all this stuff up, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen to us. We're going to be watching from the sidelines. That's it. You are destroying your brothers. Nothing's gonna happen. We just gonna watch from the sidelines. Y'all have not put that together yet. Y'all have not. If both of y'all keep destroying your lands, both of y'all, and y'all just continue hurting each other, nothing is gonna happen. Another nation will just come in and clean up all that mess, and they will put their own people there. That's it. That's it. That's it. But y'all have not put that together yet. Then y'all keep playing with Putin like he a kindergartner. I don't know what is going on. Y'all keep playing with him like he ain't got weapons of mass destruction. I don't know what is going on here. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get to the video because I want y'all to hear it. I want y'all to hear exactly what he said. We gonna dissect the video. Okay? We gonna get into the nitty gritty. We gonna dissect this foolery. Okay, let me see, because I want to make sure I got the whole thing. I got the whole video. Yep, here we go. Now, if you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. If you like the content, donate to the page as well if you like the content. Listen, I'm not here to tell you who to vote for. I don't care. It's your business. It's not my business. But I want to share something with y'all. Both of these candidates got enough of content that lies don't have to be told on them, okay? Lies do not have to be told on them. They got enough content, okay, that we can make videos off of everything. Just want to share that with you. Because you want to label this man a racist. You want to label this woman evil and stuff like that. Because you know some of y'all get in here and y'all proclaim that you Christian, but you got a nasty heart. Get out of here. Nobody want to hear that nonsense. Because you said somebody in the crowd said Jesus is Lord, and she said, oh no, you got to go to the rally down the street. I'll be damned. Y'all was booing her. And she said, oh no, you got to go to the rally down the street. That's what she said. Y'all get on my nerves sometimes. Here we go.
Here, and he's just what?
Fair use. Gotta say that.
We should probably all stand up. Donald Trump is in the house, and here he is. Come on over.
Quick turnaround.
We've got a place for you.
It was very quick.
Hi, Mr. President. How are you? Good to see you. Come get
Hey,
back
Mr.
up. We'll
President,
sit you right here in the
sit
middle.
right over here. I'm the official audio guy for today. You have, Mr. President, welcome back.
You have so many jammers with you, we can't even use.
I know, we have to use these hard lines.
Let's put it right here, like that.
Okay.
Very good.
Wow.
All right,
Glad you're
and
here.
we'll all sit down. 3, 2, 1. There we go. How are you?
I'm good. This is very nice.
Big night last night.
I've never sat in the middle.
It's great, right?
I don't think
Sat out.
anyone,
It's the
no one
first.
sat in the middle.
I've never seen anybody sitting in
You've
the
got
middle.
the really good light.
This is the good lighting. How do we look? Oh, not so good.
Mr. President, don't you always do that first? The biggest interview, the smallest, the first thing you look at, you grab the light shot, move that pole over, you come over here.
You're a producer.
Lighting is very important. No, let's turn down the lights. No, I'm only.
Well, what did you think of last night?
room.
What did you think of last night?
I thought it was great. I thought, it was for the Catholic Church, really, and for a lot of good people, a lot of good causes. And unusually, she didn't show up. You would have thought she would have shown up last night. You were surprised. We were all surprised. But they told me it's only teleprompter for the comedian. I said, give me the comedian. No.
Now I want to share something with you. I believe that Kamala didn't show up because you know what she pushing. Okay? She didn't show up for that reason because she's pushing deletions. She didn't show up for that reason. Mind you, She is, I think, the second candidate that has never shown up for this event. Mostly all of them show up, but she turned in to be the second one to not show up to this Catholic event. Okay? She has, I think the last time, I think they said it was 1970 or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Okay? Let's go back into the story.
So I had to do it sort of like, and I liked it better. I think I liked it better. But when I went, I said, "Is this a teleprompter speech?" And I had a pretty long speech. And they said, "So we don't use teleprompter." Then I get up there, I see the comedian, and he was good too, by the way.
Jim Gaffigan's funny.
I thought he was good. Yeah.
You know, Kamala Harris did not show up, as you know. She sent a video from Saturday Night Live. We have seen historically a lot of Democrats, they turn to the guys at Saturday Night Live or The Tonight Show. They write all their material. Your material is real funny. Who wrote it? Who helped you with it?
Well, I've had a lot of people helping. A couple of people from Fox, actually. I shouldn't say that, but they wrote some jokes. And for the most part, I didn't like any of them.
Did you receive some highlights? I think you did great.
Go ahead.
Watch. Roll tape.
Catholic Church helping the poor, educating children, and supporting the vulnerable. But if you really wanted Vice President Harris to accept your invitation, I guess you should have told her the funds were going to bail out the looters and rioters in Minneapolis, and she would have been here, guaranteed. She would have been here. Guaranteed. It's a true pleasure to be with you this evening. Amazing pleasure. And these days, it's really a pleasure anywhere in New York without a subpoena for my appearance. Anytime I don't get a subpoena, I'm very happy. But unfortunately, Governor Walz isn't here himself, but don't worry, he'll say that he was. He's going to say he was. But I have to be careful, however, to understand that this will be the first time in the history of this event where jokes will be fact-checked, and they will be. All polls are indicating I'm leading big with the Catholic vote, as I should be, But I don't think Kamala has given up yet. She hasn't. Instead of attending tonight, she's in Michigan receiving communion from Gretchen Whitmer.
I'm going to share with you why I believe he's leading big with the Catholic vote. During COVID, right? Oh, I said the word, darn it. During C-19, okay, he gave a large amount of money to the Catholic community, the schools. Yep. He gave a large amount of money to the Catholic community. For C-19. So that's one of the reasons. And also that Roe was overturned. Okay, let's go back into it.
So, Mr. President, you had a balance because you got to tell these jokes, but you're sitting next to people that don't like you at all.
Chuck Schumer's
so how
right
was
there.
that?
I know him very well. I guess he doesn't but he likes me enough. It's a little bit, it's hard to explain. I gave him his first check. When he was young, I was young. It was his first check. I don't know if it's that good or bad, but it was the first check that he ever got. He was running for, I think, Assembly up in New York, and he got it from me. So
we should blame you for the rise of Chuck Schumer. It's all on you.
me for
Defeating Al
It was New York.
What did Mayor Adams say to you? Because he's a Democrat, you're a Republican, but you can relate because of these subpoenas. Yeah. Letitia James, she was in the back row.
But I'll share something with you. Trump didn't just give Schumer money back in the day. He gave the Democratic Party a lot of money back in the day when he was a Democrat. But they always seem to forget that. He donated the most to the Democratic Party. And he even had friends who he got money from to donate to the Democratic Party. That's the truth. But when he became a Republican, now he racist. Now he got racist talking points and all these things like that. Let's go.
No, look, I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone, I say it. But Adams, he came out against the immigrants, against the destruction of New York, frankly. He did the right thing. I said, he will be indicted within 6 months. And he was. They indicted him. Now, I don't know if it's legit. I haven't looked at it, but it seems very...
Now, who they talking about is, I think this is the governor. Is it the governor? Let me just make sure. I think it's the governor, because they indicted. Is it the governor that they indicted of New York right now? Y'all let me know in the chat. Is it the governor or the mayor? Who are they indicting right now? Okay? So because he spoke out and said that they're okay, thank you, Grace, it's the mayor. So because he spoke out, okay? He spoke out about all the migrants being in New York and taking over New York, okay? They have decided to go and dig through everything that anybody has ever given him, okay? Oh, no, you can't be doing this. Mind you, check this out. Everybody know that they wash all politicians' hands. Every politician that's in the United States, all their hands is dirty. We not gonna sit up here and say everybody's hands is clean. That is a damn lie. Okay? Every politician in the United States have touched something, okay, that is not right. Okay, and so now he got some fancy gifts and money and stuff. So they're saying, oh, he did this and this is against policy. I want y'all to check those senators too. If you just gonna check him, check the senators too. All of them need to be checked. Okay, but because he spoke out that there's too many people, mind you, Listen, New York is not even that big. I'm sorry. They got 5 boroughs, but they not even that big to be harboring all those people. I'll be damned. They said that they got the migrants outside on the walkways. It's full of them. Now people want to get up here and say he's going to do the massive deportation and all this other stuff. Let me share with y'all what the massive deportation is. He's talking about the ones who commit crimes. He's not talking about the mother that got children that she's trying to look for a better life. A mother and father that got children and trying to look for a better life. He talking about them ones that's in those gangs, that's doing nonsense, all in this bitch. He talking about them, he gonna deport. Okay? That's massive deportation. Okay? That is the truth. He not gonna take a family who ain't doing no nonsense and just go and uproot them. Because, listen, this is the uncomfortable truth. Barack didn't do it. If you did any nonsense, Barack would deport you. That's the same thing Trump is going to do. Do you think all those gangs were supposed to make it in here? All those gangs were supposed to make it in here? No, they was not. They were not. They were supposed to be fully vetted. They were not supposed to be unleashed onto us. So yes, he should deport all of those. They even said they over in Texas now doing some nonsense. Why would y'all even go to Texas where everybody carry guns? I don't know who told you. Go to Texas where everybody carry guns at in Texas. I'll be damned. Okay? Even grandma got a handgun. I'll be damned. Let's go.
Is when he comes out against something they're doing. They're destroying the country. They are destroying our country. He was right. I go down the streets of New York. I went down the streets of New York 2 days ago, and I'm looking at migrants all over Madison Avenue, all over Fifth Avenue. I've never seen anything like it. I'll tell you, this is New York. You see empty stores. You never saw empty stores on Madison Avenue. You never see them. It's a shame. He did the right thing, but he got indicted, and they play weaponization. These are an evil group of people. These are really a bad group of people. I'm doing well with my stuff. I won in Florida. I'm winning all over the place. But you know what they want to do is keep him busy. Let me spend plenty of money fighting it, and let him maybe. But I think so far it's backfired because the public understands. The win in Florida, that was the big case. That was the case. Oh, you're going to lose. Now he actually lost.
Now I see Didi. I see you, Didi. I see you. I'm only mentioning you because of this. Check this out. You said the Democrats want them here. You all voted it in. I'm gonna share something with you. Why the migrants are here is because Americans, y'all not making love no more. That's why. That's why. This gender war that y'all got going on, nobody making love no more. We are not making enough children. This is the uncomfortable truth. That's why the migrants are here. We are not making enough children. That's why. It's not enough children in here to take care of the old. That's how it's supposed to go. We're not having enough children. That's why the migrants are here. It's not because, oh no, you Democrat or you Republican and this is your fault. No, it's because Americans, we are not making love to each other. We not having babies no more. That's why. That's why some hospitals are closing down their baby wings because there's not enough babies that are being born in that town. Okay, that's the uncomfortable truth. But should we let every migrant in here that's on demon time? I'll be damned. Hell no. Where they done got so bold that they go and take over an apartment complex. I'll be damned. No, we don't do that. You don't do that. Okay? So if you want some demon time, you can't come here. You can't come here. We got enough nonsense that's already here that we got to deal with. So no, if you on demon time, you stay your happy behind where you are. Okay? So Americans, if you want to be mad with anybody, go look at yourself in the mirror, damn it. Go look at yourself in the mirror, damn it. You not making love like you used to. Y'all all got toys and stuff like that. Okay? Everybody got a toy. Okay? Everybody got a toy, damn it. So get mad with yourself. Okay? Get mad with yourself. Don't get mad with these migrants. It's not enough of y'all to take care of the old. That's what it is. That's why they got all these people in here, damn it. Get mad with yourself. Go to the mirror and say and tell yourself, I'll be damned. That's what you do. Now let's get back to the story.
He had documents, but he didn't have the presidential.
The documents case in Florida.
It was a documents case. That was like they say the big one. I don't know what's the big one, but the big one. And we had a very brilliant judge, a very fair judge, and I won the case. I won the whole thing. He didn't win. They said he was grossly incompetent, and based on that, they're not going to charge him. But the funny is, he can be president, but he can't go to court. They say he can't go to court because he's incompetent.
He's incompetent.
So he can't go to court, so that's okay. But he's allowed to be president.
He's allowed to be
so
president.
There's something wrong with our country when that happens. But
do that make sense to y'all? Do that make sense to y'all? He just told it right now. Do that make sense to y'all? You are grossly incompetent, but you the president of the United States. I'll be damned. They wanted Biden to come and do something, but they said no, he can't do it because he's incompetent. I'll be damned, but he running the presidency. This is why I say elder abuse. Somebody need to go to jail. Elder abuse, because when this man is walking into the woods on his own and nobody paying attention, I'll be damned. Elder abuse. Yes, I have a problem. It's only until George Clooney had said something. This is not the Biden I remember. Now y'all all scrambling and stuff because none of y'all wanted to say nothing. This is elder abuse in here. Elder abuse in here. Nicole, hey, baby. Elder abuse in here. I'll be damned. Oh, no, I ain't arguing with you, baby. No, Trump is old, too. Yes, he old. Yes, he is. I said that way in the beginning. Trump is old too. I keep telling y'all you need new blood in the White House. I believe that. But right now, Trump got his mind. So here we go.
I thought last night's
It was great.
I think it was terrible that she missed it because it's only been one person missed it in many years, and that's Walter Mondale, and he lost 49 to 1.
But let me ask you, why do you think she
God
missed
was
it?
not with
Mr. President, why do you think she missed it? There's a lot of theories.
Okay, I think that she's not competent. I don't want to say this kind of stuff, but we can't live with this. We're not going to be able to live
So you don't
with
think
this.
she's funny?
I don't think she's funny. I don't look her staff. She's got 5% of her staff stayed with her. 95% quit. If that happened to me, I'd be front page of every. Nobody likes her. Nobody wants to be with her. And I only say this. I don't like even saying it, but we can't have her.
Is he right? Because every time Trump fired somebody, it was on the news, right? Everybody, front page, everybody knew, right? But when she let people go, you rarely hear that. I only heard one girl she let go. But he says she only got 5% of her staff right now. And everybody co-signed it. But when he was firing people, it was all over the news. Everybody knew about it. But how is it that she can't keep her staff? Even one of the ones that, y'all say she our sister, she's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? She fired a black woman who worked for her. She fired a black woman who worked for her. But y'all saying she a black woman. Okay? Okay? But she fired her own sister. Okay? Now, could it be her sister wasn't doing her job? Maybe so. That's why she fired her. But this woman has fired so many people in her space. Okay? You don't hear it. You don't hear it. And you know why I think that is? It's because they knew they was going to do this coup. I ain't lying to you. They knew they was going to do this coup on us. Democrats. I'm not a Democrat no more. I'm independent. But because I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Okay? I'm done. Let me just be neutral. Nobody know who I'm going to vote for when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Because this is some foolery going on here. Okay? So this is why every little thing we try to get about Kamala Harris, you can't find nothing. You can't find anything. You have saw it and then no more. When you try to go search it, you can't find it no more. Why is that? Why is that? But if you search something about Trump, we going to be fair. We going to be fair about it, y'all. We going to be fair about it. If you search something about Donald Trump with the Central Park 5, y'all will get in here and tell me that he took out a whole page ad about the Central Park 5. Mind you, right? The ad didn't have none of these boys' names in the ad. None of it. It just mentioned that Central Park used to be safe for every culture. That we need to do more practice and more safety when it comes to Central Park. There need to be more security when it comes to Central Park. The police need to be out more when it comes to Central Park. But y'all claim, and this is when nobody reads anything. We don't read anything. We just hear something and we run with it. Okay? Y'all claim that the ad said the boys' names, that they should be in prison forever and all this other stuff. This is what y'all said. So listen, if it's a lie, say it's a lie. Don't get in here and be like, no, that's the truth. And the whole article didn't say nothing about him talking about those boys. And nobody mentioned the prosecutors who were Democrats that pursued those boys. Nobody mentioned that, but they mentioned the ad that Trump pulled out. Mind you, check this out. Why would you be in Central Park late at night in the first place? Okay? If you was in Central Park late at night back in that time, you was on some demon time. This is the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. Okay? But y'all sat up there and y'all was like, oh no, he put out an ad. Yes, he did. He did put out an ad, but he ain't mentioned those boys. He said Central Park needs to be safe. Do you think that's the only thing that happened in Central Park with those 5 boys? No, it was not. It was a lot of nonsense that was happening in Central Park. That wasn't the only thing that happened in Central Park. And anybody from New York and New Jersey, y'all know. So don't sit up here and act like you don't understand. Let's get into the story again.
President. She's a Marxist. We're not ready for a Marxist. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with you.
And
I think
Angela's
a
a
Marxist,
Yeah, let me ask you this.
and she's not very good. Let's face it.
Closing argument time, because we're only
Yeah.
2.5 weeks until the election. So this is the final, this is it. So she realized, joy, that's not working for them.
Why y'all don't want a Mark Smith? Why y'all don't want a Mark Smith? As the president, I want to know why. Because this is what he said. You don't want a Mark Smith. Why you don't want a Mark Smith as a president? Answer it when you feel like it in the chat. We're going to continue.
Now they've changed it. Now they're ramping up their rhetoric. And when she sat down with Brett Baer, she said, talking about you, he's unstable. When she was speaking at a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania, she called you unstable and unhinged. And then in this new ad that they've rolled out, she's saying unhinged, more unstable, and unchecked. And then this caller that called into Charlemagne the God, his Breakfast Club show, this caller says, I have a...
Oh, no, baby, you don't have to clown me. I don't be saying words right all the time anyway. I always mess up. So I'm not listening. I'm not ashamed. I always say these words wrong. Anybody who's been rocking with me a long time, they know I pronounce words so badly. Okay. So I'm not ashamed that you said that, honey. Okay. Let's go into it again.
That if Trump wins, he's going to use this law to put anyone that doesn't look white in camps. And I'm scared. And she says, yeah. So you've hit on a really important point. What is your response and what is your closing argument?
Well,
So wait a minute now. They said anybody who don't look white, Trump gonna put them in some camps, y'all. Did you hear that?
Question is a pretty rough question because, you're giving this whole argument of this woman that I don't think she knows where she is. She's a low IQ person. She's not smart. Everyone knows that.
Hold on. Commercial, hold on.
Didn't even pass her law exam. It was a big thing. She never thought she was going to be able to pass it. If you tell me this stuff, I'll say it. I am a person that they are a threat to democracy. These people are misinformation people. They'll say, let's go out with this one. They've tried many different things. They tried, he's a dictator. Okay. He's going to take over the whole world. He's a this. Every week they try something else. So far it hasn't worked. I guess that's the attack they have for this week. It doesn't seem to be working. I am the most stable human being. Remember they said a stable genius. I am the most stable human being. I've been doing this for a long time. We had 4 years of greatness. We had the greatest economy in history. We had the greatest border.
But I want us to go back to what he said when they saying that he will put people that are people of color in camps. I want us to go back because I'm tired of them saying this foolery. Let's go back to it. Hold on.
Lost because he had documents, but he didn't have the presidential.
The documents case,
yeah,
in Florida.
It was the documents case. That was like they say the big one. I don't know what's the big one, but the big one. And we had a very brilliant judge, a very fair judge, and I won the case. I won the whole thing. He didn't win. They said he was grossly incompetent, and based on that, they're not going to charge him. But the funny is, he can be president, but he can't go to court. They say he can't go to court because he's incompetent. So he can't go to court, so that's okay, but he's allowed to be president.
Wow.
So there's something wrong with our country when that happens.
Yes, it is.
I thought last night's
It was great.
I think it was terrible that she missed it because it's only been one person missed it in many years, and that's Walter Mondale, and he lost 49-1.
But let me ask you, why do you think she missed
God was
it?
not with
Mr. President, why do you think she missed it? There's a lot of theories.
Okay, I think that she's not competent. I don't want to say this kind of stuff, but we can't live with this. We're not going to be able to live
So you don't
with
think
this.
she's funny?
I don't think she's funny. I don't look her staff. She's got 5% of her staff stayed with her. 95% quit. If that happened to me, I'd be front page of every. Nobody likes her. Nobody wants to be with her. And I always say this. I don't like even saying it, but we can't have her as a president. She's a Marxist. We're not ready for a Marxist. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with you.
And Angela's a Marxist.
Yeah, let me ask you this.
And she's not very good. Let's face it.
Closing argument time, because we're only 2.5 weeks until the election. So this is the final. This is it. So she realize joy, 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 that's not working for them. So
Not
now
working too well.
they've changed it. Now they're ramping up their rhetoric. And
Now you know that's their slogan, joy, joy, joy. Yeah, it's not working. It's not working. They was trying to do something with that. It didn't work out like that. Let's go into it again.
she sat down with Brett Baer. She said, talking about you, he's unstable. When she was speaking at a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania, she called you unstable and unhinged. And then in this new ad that they've rolled out, she's saying unhinged, more unstable, and unchecked. And then this caller that called into Charlemagne the God, his Breakfast Club show, this caller says, I have a sneaking suspicion that if Trump wins, he's going to use this law to put anyone that doesn't look white in camps, and I'm scared. And she says, yeah. So you've hit on a really...
So a caller called into Charlemagne the God show. Y'all know Charlemagne. Okay. So a caller called into his show when she was there and said, I have a sneaky suspicion that he will use this law to put people that are not Caucasian into camps. Let me share something with y'all. Was anybody in the camp when he was the president before? I just want to know, what camp were you in? Was anybody in the camp, okay, when he was the president? Were you in the camp or were you home in your house? Were you in the camp or were you home in your house? And she should have shut that down and told that person who was on the phone that no, that would not happen. Our laws would not let that happen. That's what she should have said. But what she do? She said, because she couldn't, she didn't want to correct the person. Okay, because that's fear, you know. I'm pumping fear into the atmosphere. Oh, if you not Caucasian, he gonna put you in some camp. Let's stop this nonsense. Did you go to a camp before, damn it? Were you in a camp before? Because I know my behind was in my house. Were you in a camp before? What camp were you? When did they release us from a camp, damn it? When did they release us from a camp, damn it? Mind you, there's so many beautiful different colors in here, okay? It's not just Caucasian people that are in here. It's not just black people who are in here. It's not just Latino, Mexican, Haitian, African, Asian. It's not just, listen. We are all Americans in this BITCH. Y'all gonna stop this nonsense. And she could have corrected this caller, but she did not. She could have corrected the caller, but she did not. She wanted that narrative to be pushed. It's scary to y'all. Okay? It's scary to y'all. Because y'all always want to believe that all Caucasian people is racist. All of y'all racist. Everybody. Everybody, I don't care what color you are, all of y'all racist. You all got a little racism in you. Y'all got a little racism in you. Don't get in here. Oh no, it's only just the Caucasian people that's racist. No. All y'all got a little racism in y'all. All of y'all. Don't get in here lying. I'll be damned. What camp was you in? What camp was you in? The law, and he go, and then, no. I want to know what camp was you in there, because I know I was in my house. I was in my house with my husband. Okay, we was watching CNN news. We was watching the news. I was cooking. I was cleaning the house. What camp was you in? Damn it, I want to know. I want to know what camp you was in when he was the president. Because I know I was watching him and Fauci on TV. What camp was you in, damn it? I'll be damned. Here we go.
Point. What is your response and what is your closing argument?
Well, first of all, the question is a pretty rough question because, you're giving this whole argument of this woman that I don't think she knows where she is. She's a low IQ person. She's not smart. Everyone knows that. Didn't even pass her logs.
Now, I'm going to share something with you. That part when he say she not smart, no, she's smart. She's smart. Book-wise, she's smarter than him. But business-wise, he's smarter than her. Okay, let's act like we understand. See, street-wise, you can't play Trump. You can't play Trump street-wise. You can't. Business-wise, you can't play him either. But education wise, yes, you will be able to walk around them. You will be able to walk around them. I ain't lying to you. Everybody have wisdom in different ways. And do I agree that he can run the White House? He did it already. Let's get into the story again.
Things she never thought she was going to be able to pass it. If you tell me this stuff, I'll say it. I am a person that they are a threat to democracy. These people are misinformation people. They'll say, let's go out with this.
Is he lying though? Who is the real threat to democracy? Who is the real threat to democracy? Okay? Because I remember we got a coup. Democrats, okay? When I was a Dem, we went through, I just changed to independent. When I was a Democrat, who got the coup, damn it? Who got the coup? Republicans ain't get the coup. Who got the coup, damn it? It was us. So who is the real threat, damn it? Who's the real threat? Because we got the coup in this bitch. I'm sorry. I'll be damned.
Tried many different things. They tried, he's a dictator.
Right back.
He's going to take over the whole world. He's a this. Every week they try something else. So far it hasn't worked. I guess that's the attack they have for this week. It doesn't seem to be working. I am the most stable human being. Remember they said a stable genius. I am the most stable human being. I've been doing this for a long time. We had 4 years of greatness. We had the greatest economy in history. We had the greatest border. Brian, you were down there.
Absolutely.
We had a border that was the best we've ever had in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it. I built 551 miles of wall, which is far more than I said I was going to build when I campaigned. I had a border where the drugs were at the lowest level, the human traffickers in women, they traffic in women. Everything was at the lowest level. I got kudos from, the Border Patrol gave me, with thousands of people, unanimous, every single one.
They endorsed you, Mr. President.
They endorsed me. What can you do better than that?
And, Mr. President, you're gaining with minorities. And, I've been going across the country to these barbershops. Yesterday, you said you wanted to go. So we went to the Bronx yesterday. Here's a little bit of what we saw at the barbershop.
You guys are the same as me. It's the same stuff. We were born the same way. I grew up in Queens and all of that. I mean, I had a great father. I had a father who was a great guy. He was tough but good, big heart, big heart. And he was a construction guy, pretty much, and a real estate guy. And I learned a lot from him. He was great. But I know you people so well. Without knowing you, I know you so well. When I walked in here, I said, this is home territory.
So, Mr. President, we're going to play the full thing on Monday, but what was that experience like? There was so much love in the room.
It was like people that I grew up with, actually. All different types, everything perfect. The area was incredible. The traffic, there were thousands and many thousands of people standing outside this barbershop. The owner was great with the son. The son is actually the owner.
Now, so far what Trump said, do you believe he grew up with different types of people, different races of people? Do you believe that? Do you think he grew up with different races of people? Of course he did. He lived in New York. He lived in New York, baby. Of course he did. He wasn't sheltered. Of course he did. He grew up with everybody. This is why when he get around certain people, it doesn't feel strange. It doesn't feel strange. Now, is he the only person that I would even say in DC, besides Chuck Schumer, that has been around different races and never had any type of issue, that just can go right in and just be around different races and ain't no problem? He's one of them. He is one of them. Even Kamala, that y'all say that is so black and stuff like that, because this is what y'all believe, she only cool around her divine nine because she went to school with them. But if you put her around just black people in general, okay, just have her just around black people, the aura is off. But y'all say she black. The aura is off. It's like she's like a deer. You know what I'm saying? A deer caught in headlights and stuff like that. The aura is off. I ain't trying to be mean. This is the uncomfortable truth. It is what it is. Biden is the same way as well. Okay? Biden the same way as well. He get around certain group of people. He don't know how to even understand what's going on. And that's even before the elder abuse started happening. Okay? Because it took him a minute to even get to be able to be around Barack too. And Barack chose him. And I'm going to share something with you. This is another thing, and I said this yesterday. The vice president and the president should not like each other. They should not like each other. Okay? They should not be cool with each other, because if the president don't know how to behave, the vice president should be able to just pull their tailcoat. Nah, wait a minute, baby, that don't sound right. You doing some nonsense. Okay? So no president or vice president should like each other, because y'all get in here and be talking about J.D. Vance and all this other stuff. Oh, Vance said this. Yes, Vance said it. They not supposed to like each other, because you can't pull a person tailcoat. Because I like you, I'm going to just let you continue doing foolery. You know what I'm saying? I like you, I'm going to just let you continue. This is the problem we got going on right now. This is the problem we got going on right now. Is Biden supposed to be the president of the United States? I'll let that sink in right there. Here we go.
Message, but the people were fantastic. We could have stayed there for 2 hours, right? It was great.
Why do you think they're giving you a shot? They haven't voted for Republicans in years like this. Mm-hmm. So what are you doing on the ground differently that's attracting black men, Hispanic men?
I just saw a Hispanic poll where I'm at 52%. Nobody's ever seen that before. Republicans never been there before. I'm at 52%. And with black men, I'm at 32% and 31%. This is sort of throwing their formulas off a little bit. You know, this is a little bit of a change. But look, we read.
Also, I want to tell y'all something, because he said he up with Hispanics. I want you to know, black people, you are no longer second in command in this BITCH. You are no longer. The Hispanics got you. They number 2 now. They are number 2. We have dropped to number 3. Just want to let you know, go check the censors. Okay, because that's something else I had to do. I didn't even want to go check that either. Y'all know I already told y'all I like to just get up here and talk shit. Okay? But that's what it is. Okay? That's what it is. So the Latinos it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go into it. Good morning, boss man. How are you, hon?
Country. We had everything going. The world respected us. We had no wars. This group will cause us World War III. They have no idea what they're doing. And, you know, I hate to talk that way, but we can't let this woman get in. It's 2 people.
Wait a minute. Boss man, I saw what you wrote. I just read it right now. So that means Trump should have repicked Pence. Then by that logic, you know why he couldn't pick Pence? Pence ain't want to go. Pence ain't want to go. Okay? We all know that. If somebody is and this is what we saw on the news, okay? This is what we saw on the news. If somebody puts me in danger, okay? How am I supposed to continue to run with you? So I can understand why Pence wouldn't want to go with him. But he done picked new blood in here. He done picked Vance, and I'm glad he picked Vance. Vance don't like him. Vance don't like him one bit. You got to get somebody who don't like you to be the vice president. Because when you mess up, I'm going to be able to get up in there and say, wait a minute. Okay? I'm going to be able to say, wait a minute. And even though they said Trump was doing all this and doing all that, Pence still went and called the number. He still went to the Capitol and did his job as the vice president. So shout out to Pence. Hands down, shout out to Pence. He did the damn thing. Let's go into it.
And she's and you talk about unstable. She's a whack job. And how about the vice president? How about Waltz? I mean, he's not qualified to be doing this. He is. I mean, you have to look at the vice president very seriously. And you compare him and J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance, #1 at Yale, the whole thing. I mean, high academic. J.D. is doing a phenomenal job.
Yeah, and he was with us on the yesterday. Joined us from the Washington D.C. area. One of the things about Fox and Friends, we've been doing the show for like 28 years. But one of the biggest days was the day you became president, and we actually got to do the very first interview at the White House after you were sworn in, and it was a great interview, and it made a lot of news. Ainsley asked a great question in 2017, and we're gonna get in the Wayback Machine, Mr. President. We're gonna play that for you, and then we're gonna update the question.
But you know the difference? In the old days, you never played negative ads. In other words, when I leave here, I'll then be hit by 5 or 6 ads. And in the old days, you never had
Fox News.
Yeah. Well, in the old days. But in the old days, which wasn't so. When I leave, I'll have 12 people from.
Wait a minute, I'm laughing because let me share something with you. So Trump saying he don't do negative ads because I'll be damned because I know when Biden wore his hat down there in Pennsylvania, okay, did he not make an ad out of that? I'm wondering. He talking about they do some negative ads. Did he not pump that ad? Come on, y'all. We gonna stop playing. Did he not do that? Because he talking about no negative ads for the next 21 days. Wait a minute, no, player, no. Y'all both do some negative ads. Okay, both of y'all. You gonna talk about back in the day. Back in the day, you the one who started all this negative ad stuff that got worse. I could understand because even in Reagan time, they did some stuff too. They made clown, they clowned each other and stuff. But Trump, the truth is yours was the worst, baby. I'm sorry. Yours was the worst. Okay? And then you kept saying fake news. So no, we're not going to just skim over that and be like, oh no, they shouldn't be doing. No, y'all is terrible. Both of y'all, I'm sorry. Both parties is a problem. Okay, no, we won't be doing that. Because when Biden wore that hat, baby, I don't know how many times I saw that commercial. We're not going to do that. Let's go.
Pretty much unopposed.
Woo.
For 19 days, I don't think we should do that anymore. I think you shouldn't play negative ads. It's very tough. You do a show, and I complain all the time about it. I love complaining. I like to have everything perfect. But when I leave here, I'll have 200 people from.
Because they buy time on Fox.
Right. By the time you do it, you say, what are you doing? It's sort of a net, net neutral. Well, we'll see what happens.
This is not an ad. This is actually, here we are in the East Room of the White House. Your president, 2017. Ainsley's got a great question for you.
Thanks.
Watch this.
What grade would you give yourself from an A to an F?
Well,
I think I know what you're going to say.
Well, let's hear it. I think, no, I wouldn't do that. I think in terms of effort, which means something, but I give myself an A+, okay, effort, but that's, results are more important. In terms of messaging, I would give myself a C or a C+.
And that surprised us. So here we are.
Now, he said he would give himself A for effort, but he said for running things right now, he said, I would give a C+. Now, is that honesty? That's honesty right there. That's honesty. He said a C+. Even with C-19 going on back then. So at least he was being honest about that part. Let's go into it, y'all.
Later, I don't remember those young people right there.
I know.
What kind of a grade would you give yourself for the campaign thus far? You got 2.5 more weeks.
So look, I've had 3 campaigns, and I won the first one. I did much better in the second one, getting millions more votes. And this one, I can say there's more enthusiasm, and we had a lot of enthusiasm for both. I won. We got 10 to 12 million votes more the second time, which is a lot. Never happened before. I think this is the best campaign.
A for effort?
For effort.
What about for
Nobody works.
What
like
about for
me.
the message?
I think I have to go higher than.
So what about message?
Well, message. I'll have to tell you that in on the 6th. I think.
All about results.
Because I don't know. I think it's all about results. I mean, the message. I think I'm saying. Look, the message is we're going to do a great job. We're not going to get into wars. We're not going to have a third world war. So importantly, we're going to have a strong border. We're going to have the greatest economy. We're going to bring back the economy. We're not going to have inflation. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get energy prices down at least 50% in 1 year.
Right.
And I'll put that on your show so you can interview me in a year if I don't do it. But we're going to bring energy prices down. That's going to bring the inflation and the costs down. Now, we're going to make this thing really good. We're going to bring a lot of companies back in to the U.S. Jobs are going to be good. Everything is going to be good. And everything was good when we had the greatest economy in the history of the country 5 years ago. Go back in. 5 years ago, we had the greatest economy in the history of the country. And now we have a horrible economy from the standpoint that inflation ruined. I had no inflation. Inflation ruined the economy, just ruined it. And I gave them inflation-free. I gave them almost no inflation. And it carried on for 2 years. And then they went out and borrowed like $7 trillion, which is so stupid to do. And when they borrowed that, it all blew up. The other thing they did is they blew up the energy policy. I had the best energy policy this country's ever had. We were energy independent. We will soon be energy independent and energy dominant. We'll be selling all over the world.
So I watched your Univision, your Univision town hall, and one thing stood out to me. They said one of the questions was, "Hey, what would you like to do again? What would you do different?" He goes, "Well, I probably wouldn't have hired some of the people I hired. So I want to just look forward." So as people have 18 days, they're going to vote, and as Jim Gaffigan said, I can't believe anybody's undecided at this point.
I know.
But let's say he votes. Can you give?
So he said one thing he would do different is he wouldn't hire the same people that he hired before. I like the way he can say, this is what I messed up on. Because when they asked Kamala this same thing, they asked her, would you do anything that would be different from what Biden has done? What did she say? She said no. She said no. I won't do anything different from what Biden has done. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You said what? I'll be damned. What? I'm not going to do anything different from what Biden has done. I'll be damned. What do you mean? At least he's sitting up here saying, there's some people I would not hire. I won't be doing that again. You know, there's some mistakes I have done. I'm not going to do that. Okay? And you could have said that too. Some of Biden, policies was not good for America. Us borrowing money was not good for America. You know what I'm saying? There's some situations that you could have said, nah, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? The border gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? I understand us letting migrants in here. I understand us because we not making love no more. I understand that part. But y'all had let criminals in this bad boy too. Okay? They done got so bad that they done used the money y'all gave them to buy weapons and stuff and take over apartment complex. I'll be damned. In America, I'll be damned. Okay? Here we go. Let's finish it out.
That was a great line. Can you give people a vision of what your cabinet will look like? Can you throw out some of the names? Because you don't need a binder from Chris Christie or Jared Kushner. You know it. So can you give people out there who you're going to be making a rough... You could easily punt on this question. I hope you won't. An idea of what your team will look like.
Well, a lot of the people that you had last night will be a part of it. We had some tremendous people. In that room really had some great people.
Wait, Cardinal Dolan?
Yeah, well, I'd put him in, right?
Right?
Honestly, and he looked good. He lost weight. He looked nice and thin. I said,
He's the
what are you
nicest
doing?
guy, isn't he?
Right? No, he's a great guy. And that's why I did it to a large... by the way, he called me during COVID and he said the Catholic Church needs billions of dollars to keep the school going. And the schools are, they run great schools. And I got him the money during COVID, and I think it meant a lot to him. I think it meant a lot to the Catholic people. I got him 1.7.
Question, because a lot of y'all be saying that Trump be wanting to be at the forefront of everything. He want to be looked upon as, he has done all these things for certain people. I'm going to share something with you. I never hear him tell it. Like the person gotta first come out and say he had did something for them, and then he'll come and co-sign it. I don't understand, but y'all say that he wants to be known for everything that he took time to. This is why the checks went out late, because he had this. He wanted the checks to have his signature on it and this and that. Let me share something with you. If I signed the bill, right? Y'all wrote the bill, but if I signed the bill, I want my name on the check too. You know. I want my name on the check too. I know that sounds kind of mean, but it is what it is. I want my name on the check too. But when he does stuff for people, and y'all say that he big-headed and all this other stuff, he never tells it. Like right now, more than likely, the Cardinal had already told people that Trump gave billions of dollars to their schools. I ain't lying one bit. And that's why he coming to tell it. When he did all that stuff for Michael, Janet, Jennifer Hudson, even and y'all probably didn't understand this, but there was and this is just something small but minor. There was a homeless woman that used to hide in his building. And when they found her, they told him. And he said, no, let her stay there. It's cold. Y'all know how bad New York is. It's freezing. Let her stay there. Don't throw her out or none of that. Let her stay right there. Okay? Help her when you see she look like she going through something. So what are we saying? What are we saying? He doesn't even tell these things until somebody tell it first. I'm not trying to sell nobody to y'all. I'm not. I go in the booth by myself, just like you go in the booth by yourself. But we're going to stop lying on Trump. We're going to stop lying on Kamala. If this is what they said, then that's what they said. If they didn't do it, then they didn't do it. That's how we going to do it. Because they got enough content that could last you for months. I have been doing it. They say one slip up, you able to run that bad boy. As a content creator, they say one slip up, you able to run that bad boy. We don't have to add no lying onto either candidate. They got enough content that can run your channel for months. I said what I said. Let's get into it.
$1 million, and they had a great school system during COVID, and they kept it open.
I know I did a feature with them then. I know you're doing the weave, so you always come back. So just to the question, can you throw some names out of the paper?
I thought I got out of it.
No, you told me the weave. You told me about the weave.
No, it's all about the weave. Sometimes they say it's either genius, it's so brilliant, I go from here, and then but you always come right back to where it's supposed to be.
I just want you to
Some say it's total genius, some say, well, what's going on here? No, it's pretty good, I tell you. Look, I think it's a little bit early. I have great people at every position, but I don't like talking.
Have you pre-thought it?
Like maybe every minute of every day.
You said RFK Jr.
Oh, he's going to be a part of it. He had a big impact because he's very much into women's health, and he's very much into the environment, which a lot of people like. People really like him. He looked good last night.
He's in very good shape.
Yeah, he is in good shape. I saw the pictures of him with the whole thing.
And you don't take your shirt off and bench press me. Not in good shape.
No, it's pretty good.
So you got a question?
I do it. I'd like me to do it.
I would like you to do that.
It seems that we know Pennsylvania, Michigan, two very important states. It looks like this might come down to Pennsylvania. Elon Musk has been there campaigning for you. Why do you think he is so vocal and such an avid supporter?
Well, he said that if we don't win, this country is finished. He actually says it. He says, that they are the threat to democracy. They're all about sound bites. And these people are sick. They have people. I talk about the enemy from within. What person wants to have open borders? What person wants to have men playing in women's sports? All of this stuff, it doesn't make sense. It's no good. It's horrible. But they have an open border. They're going to always have an open border. We'll have it. So they let 21 million people into our country. Of the 21 million, 13,000 were murderers. 13,099 to be exact. Drug deal, and this is all over the world. This isn't just South America. Drug dealers came in Everybody's coming in. They emptied their jails from all over the world. They emptied their jails into our beautiful country. We have a problem. I mean, we have to straighten it out. We have to get these people out. They empty jails from all over the world. Jails. In those jails, you have dealers, you have murderers, you have gang members. They took all their gangs in Venezuela, dumped them into the United States. Venezuela crime is down 72% because their criminals are in the United States, and it's going down further.
So, Mr. President, how do you handle that? Because you're right. They're here. You see Trinidad Agua taking over apartment complex.
Read the New York Post.
Although ABC says, it's just a handful of apartment complexes. How would you like them in
Well, no, the Democrats say
Can you believe that? That was, remember when we all found out about Colorado? And they said, well, it's only a handful of apartments. You're talking about some people who were not born here, does not have legal documents to be in here. And they took over an apartment complex in the United States of America. And y'all saying it's only a few. That's not much. What do you mean? I don't understand. It's only a few. That's not much. What do you mean? I don't understand. Should it have been any that they took over? Huh? I don't understand that. Why do we think that makes sense to let a gang, a foreign gang, come to the United States and take over an apartment complex and knock on people's door and say, B better have my money? B better have my money. Do that make sense to you in the United States of America? That it makes sense. Oh, it's only a few, only a handful. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Do you think Americans would be able to go to another country and take over a town? Let's say a town. They'll be able to go to another country and take over the town. And the town don't fight back? I'll be damned. I'll be damned. And the town don't fight back? I'll be damned. Okay? But y'all thought that sound good. A handful. I'll be damned. The whole town will turn against everybody who American in there and decimate everybody. Y'all better get out of here. You better get out of here with that nonsense. They messed up, and they don't want to say that they messed up. You messed up. We have never heard that as Americans, that some other country will come in here, whole town. That does not make sense. That's the uncomfortable truth. That does not make sense.
Well, it's not that bad. They've taken over big sections of the town with weapons that the army doesn't.
So, Mr. President, after you get rid of...
Okay, so somebody put in here and said, but Americans do it all the time. That's our army. That's our army that go in there and do that. We don't do that. And mind you, the country allow our army to go there and do that. Regular citizens don't go do that. People who were criminals don't go do that because the town will get up and fight. That's the uncomfortable truth.
Okay, you wipe out all the gangs, all the people that are raping people in this country, the sexual assault, you get rid of them in the country. You get ICE funded and they're deported.
By the way,
how do you handle
the big proportion?
It is a huge proportion. How do you handle the next portion?
Okay,
the people that broke the law to come in here, but
then we start thinking.
Okay.
Then we start thinking, because look, you're talking about millions of people. You're talking about 21 million people in 3 years. Just so you know, they will let this happen. If they win the election, they're going to open up the border, and the border is going to be open for 4 years. You'll have 200 million people come in. Right. We have no idea. They tend.
Okay, so I see somebody putting something in the chat. Let me share something with you. But they are criminals in their actions. Just because they wear a uniform does not make them better. I'll share something with you. Okay? Okay? Do I believe that our armed forces are criminals? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't believe they are. They're getting command that they have to go to this nation. Do you think our children want to be in every nation? No. Do you think our children want to be far apart from their families? No. They have to go because They are told to do it. They are told to do it. So no, I don't believe none of our armed forces are doing criminal activity. I said what I said, and if you don't like what I said, scroll up. Yeah, you don't have to watch my stuff. Shout out to all the armed forces. That's right. I said what I said. I don't believe our soldiers are criminals. No, I don't. I said what I said. Scroll up. You don't have to watch my stuff. Okay? You won't get me in here talking about our soldiers is what. No, they're heroes. Our soldiers is what? I said what I said. If y'all stay out of doing nonsense in other nations, you wouldn't see us over there. Because we the world police. That didn't get on my nerve. We got to stop being the world police. If they want to destroy their brothers, let them do that nonsense. And then we just come in and come in and do whatever we going to do with the land. Let them destroy each other. That's what I said. I said what I said. You think I'm going to sit up here? Okay, I was born here in America. Okay? My mother and father was born here in America. You think I'm going to sit up here and say our soldiers is what? Our soldiers is what? I ain't nobody better not get up here and say our soldiers. You better not say nothing. Okay? They get orders and they have to do what they have to do. Do you think they want to be in foreign countries? No, I'm quite sure they want to be home with their families. Shout out to the armed forces. I said what I said. You got a problem with what I said? Scroll up, okay? You got a problem with what I said? Scroll up. I said what I said. I'll be damned.
Not the best for a reason, because the countries send them out. The countries are not sending their best people out. I've been saying this for a long time. They're not sending
your
their
original,
best.
your very first speech, you said they're not sending them their
It's
best.
common sense, Brian.
So-
when a country sends people out, they're not saying, "Hey, let's take our best people and send them to the U.S." They're sending their rapists.
Yep.
They're sending their murderers. Mm-hmm. We have a big country. Look at what's happening in Springfield, Ohio. Look at what's happening, though, in Aurora. Aurora is amazing. Do you know there are many Auroras right now, but you haven't heard about them?
San Antonio, we just interviewed a man running for Congress down there, said this is happening at an apartment complex.
Commercial, y'all. Here we go.
Apartment complex down there.
It's only going to get worse.
So let's talk about when you look at the positives.
By the way, they're destroying our country. Destroying
I know.
this country.
I know they took over Randall's Island. The kids can't even play soccer. They just took over.
I looked at. I'm telling you, I drove down Madison Avenue. First time I've ever seen vacant stores, and I see migrants from foreign countries. The people that came in, they're sleeping all over the streets.
So I get you that when you look at your positives, obviously with men, it's through the roof. You're making gains in Hispanics, blacks. I understand that. But when the doors close and the team sits around you, they say, "Mr. President, you got to do better with women." That's where Kamala Harris is excelling with women. Is one move to get women on your side is to get Ivanka out, Melania out, and especially Nikki Haley out in these final 18 days. Is that something that's coming out of your strategy session?
Look, I think I do very well with women, and I think it's all nonsense. I see the polls, and we do well.
What about
You have one issue. You have the issue of abortion. Without abortion, the women love me. Now, they like me anyway because what I've done is so good. I've taken this issue out of the federal government and put it back to the states where they're voting, and I believe in exceptions, and most people do, for rape and all of, rape, incest, life of the mother. But I've done so, and I think I've taken an issue.
So could I amend my question?
Let me just say, that issue has torn our country apart for 52 years. No legal scholar, no.
Now, I agree with him about that. The state should pick it up. We should be able to vote if we want to have deletions in our state. The state should pick it up. So now that leaves the woman's hands to be free because she's voting for it or against it. So let the state pick it up. Should the government pick it up? And he's right. The government should have never picked up Roe. The states should be responsible. Now, should there be some stipulations? Yes, it should. I don't believe no woman who has the R word done to her Okay? Anyone in her family have touched her wrongly and a baby resulted from it? Okay? Also, any medical problems. The life of the mother is important. So, yes, there are some stipulations when it comes to deletions. I agree. But the state should pick it up. The state should pick it up. Green beans, don't worry, sir. You know, you always got people in the chat that, you know, it is what it is, baby. Don't worry. You know, shout out to all my service members. Okay? All my service members, thank you for your service. Okay? Because without you, we would not be able to rest our heads safely. So I appreciate all y'all for your service. Don't worry about this. Okay? You got people in the chat that you know. Foolishness. And green beans, you know you have the power to block anybody. You already know that, right? So just, you know, you could wield your power.
Republican, no liberal conservative wanted it to be in Congress. They wanted it to be out of the federal government. I got it out through 6 very brave judges who were also brilliant. And now they're voting. Ohio voted, and it's actually a very liberal vote. Kansas, very liberal vote. But people are voting. They wanted it to be in the states and a vote of the people. But that issue, maybe some women.
Okay.
But they're going to find.
I'm going to do a subset of that question.
Well, the country's coming together now over there, and they're getting to vote. They're actually voting on the issue.
There's a segment of the Republican Party that likes Nikki Haley, and they are reluctant to jump into your column. She wants to help. She said, if he calls me, I'm there. You guys used to be tight. In the last 18 days, will you call her?
So there's nothing with you giving your perspective. There's nothing wrong with you giving your perspective. But you're talking to mostly people who are in my chat that we are American. And so we don't hate our military. We don't hate our service people. We don't. We look at them as superheroes. Heroes and sheroes. Heroes and sheroes. That's what we look at them. So you're talking to a group of, and most of us are American in here. So when you say that our service people, I had to say service people, service members are bad people, we're not going to agree with you. We're not. Okay? Just like if somebody say something about the nation that you live in, okay? The nation that you live in, and somebody say your military is this, that, and if you agree, then that means you belittle your military, and these are the people who keep you safe in your country. So that sounds dumb for Americans to say that our people are criminals. That sounds stupid. I don't understand that. I can't co-sign with that. That's nonsense. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Like, oh, our service people are criminals. What am I supposed to say? When if it wasn't for them putting their life on the line, we would not be safe in our own homes. I don't understand that. That sounds stupid to me. Baby, you got to scroll up. That sounds stupid to me. Okay? Go mess in somebody else's chat. That sounds stupid. I don't know. Okay? Here we go.
Say, come out with me?
Yeah, I'll do what I have to do. But let me just tell you, Nikki Haley and I fought, and I beat her by 50, 60, 90 points. I beat her in her own state by numbers that nobody's ever been beaten by.
It, baby.
I beat Nikki badly. I beat everyone else too badly. Frankly, I set records, both in speed and in the magnitude of the win. And everybody keeps saying that. They don't say get Ron, and Ron did very well. But again, I beat everybody by numbers that have never happened before. And they keep talking about Nikki. I like Nikki. Nikki, I don't think should have done what she did, and that's fine that she did it. But even in her own state, in South Carolina, where she was the governor, I beat her by a number that nobody ever heard, by 50 points or something. And then they say, oh, when is Nikki coming back in? Nikki is in. Nikki is helping us already. But it's just, people keep saying, when are you bring, they don't say, when are you bringing this one? Everybody is in, and Nikki is already in. You know, she's out campaigning. And Elon Musk is can look, I watched a rocket ship land 4 days ago.
That was stunning.
I watched a rocket ship. You talk about people. This guy is unbelievable. I was on the phone. I'm talking to somebody on the phone, and I'm half falling asleep. An important guy, but a very boring guy. And I'm like this. And the television's sort of like the sound is off. And I see this massive, like 20 story, you know, things like 20 stories tall. And I'm looking, I thought it was a space movie or something.
Yeah.
This guy is so brilliant, and I watch it come down, and you can see it's still in good shape, but it's burned to hell because it was traveling at 10,000 miles an hour. You know, so it's like a piece of fire, and it's coming down. And I said, "Oh man, that's going to crash into the."
So that's the end, y'all, because you know he goes into talking about but I shared it with y'all. So he goes to talking about the situation with Elon and stuff like that. So listen, I wanted us to hear the part where he said that the school this, school that. That's what I wanted y'all to hear. I wanted y'all to know that that's not what he said, that it was a soundbite. That's what I wanted y'all to hear. Okay? That's exactly what I wanted y'all to hear, that it was a soundbite. So let's try to see if we can get to it. Hold on.
Not good.
Mr.
Do you have to curb the rising cost of operating a small business in?
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think we had passed it already. Okay, yeah, because now it's coming into the question thing. But anyway, you heard it already. So we done. We finished. We finished. So it just was a soundbite that they clipped and they got it wrong. So I wanted to clarify that. Also, the soundbite with Kamala Harris, I wanted us to clarify that. Okay, it's not that somebody was in the crowd and said, Lord Jesus, and she said, because that's what y'all did. Y'all was like, oh no. When the person said Lord Jesus, she told them, oh no, you at the wrong rally. You gotta go down the street to the smaller rally. Now she did say go down the street to the smaller rally, but the person was booing. That's why she said it. So she didn't tell the person go down the street to the smaller rally because they said Lord Jesus. Y'all get on my nerve. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. That's not why she told them to go. Okay? It's because they were booing her. Okay? And Trump did not get up there and say that, oh, he's going to defund the schools if they only preach if they go and preach Black history, if they do only Black history studies. He said if they took out history and replaced it with Black history, he would defund the school. And that makes sense. Our history is not everybody's history. Now, is it a part of American history? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a part of American history. It is. But I want to share something with you, Black people. You can also teach your children too Black history. But I want us to be clear. He didn't say that Black history should not be taught. He said if they drop history and only put in Black history, he would defund the school. Now, I want to share something with you. There is enough of nonsense, okay, that both of these candidates say, okay? They got enough of nonsense that they say that you can make content from it, okay? We don't have to lie on nobody. They got enough of nonsense that they say between the both of them, okay? Okay? Between the both of them. Okay? They got enough nonsense between the both of them that you can make content with. But because y'all want to push this narrative, when somebody called into Charlemagne's show and said, oh, I believe he gonna put people of color in camps, and she did not dispel that. She let the caller continue, and she could have said, our laws won't let him do that. Our laws won't let him do that. Black people, I want to know what camp you was in when he was the president. I want to know that because y'all be doing nonsense. What camp were you in? Because I was in my house. I was in my house. I was cooking and cleaning my house. So I want to know what camp you were in. Y'all got to stop this nonsense. Vote for the candidate that fits your family best. You don't have to be voting on no lie or none of this nonsense. Vote for the candidate that fits your family best. Whatever policies that make sense to you. Okay? If the policy makes sense to you, then you vote for that candidate, no matter who it is. But all this lying and stuff, you don't have to do that. They got enough content. They be doing boo-boo the fool bull crap that you can clip that and play that as content. But to lie, this don't even make no sense. They do enough nonsense between the both of them. Baby, it's going to be some foolery until November 5th. There's going to be some nonsense. We're going to have content every day. It's going to be some nonsense. If it ain't the commercial, it's going to be they was on somebody thing, okay, somebody's show. Like, first of all, Joe Rogan. I hope I said his name right. She going on Joe. They going to be able to clip that. Joe going to make millions off that doggone video. If she go, he going to make millions off that live. Everybody going to be there, okay? They're going to be able to clip everything. Trump rallies, all that stuff. You're going to be able to clip. You're going to have content. We don't need to be lying on these people. You're going to have content like crazy already. Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. Okay? That nobody wants to hear. Just want to put that out there. Just want to let you know. Everybody, y'all have a wonderful day. Much love to you all. Y'all be safe. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat as well. Super Chat is there. You can donate through Super Chat. Okay? Also, if you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmraxfashion.com. The links are in the bio. Okay? So you got Mercari, eBay, POSHMARK. Those are 3 links to our main store. Okay, ubmraxfashion.com. Then, if you scroll to the top of my page on YouTube, you will see shop or store. I sell merch on YouTube. Cups, hoodies, mugs, water bottles, bags, all that good stuff. Check it out, baby. Okay, we got a lot of stuff there. Check it out. Okay? Now, commercial time. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualified purchases. All you got to do is hit that link in the description. This is the first link that you see. Hit that link in the description, baby. Okay? Hit that link in the description. You cannot miss it, honey. Okay? Hit that link, baby. All right? And go in there and shop your heart out because it's Saturday. It's Saturday. I said what I said. It's Saturday. Okay? Hit the link. Okay? And y'all go shop and do what it do, baby. Go shop and do what it do. Okay? Much love to y'all all. Y'all be safe out here. Okay? And I just got to get my song together. That's it. I got to get my song together. That's it. Got to get that song together and we going to be out of here. Much love to you all. Y'all stay safe. Okay? Have a wonderful Saturday. Okay? That's it. That's it.
Well, all right.
Hey.
Yeah. You know, ever since I turned pro in 1989, when I signed the dotted line, it was strange. Most things changed for the better and for the worse. So I called my mama and she
Bye,
said,
y'all. Must be the money, honey. Yes. Yes.
Because I got people wanting to be like friends.
Must be the money.
People I never thought about it.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Have a good one, everybody. Much love to y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, God willing. Huh?